Alright folks, I had to get this album review out to you. I'm even upset that I had to stop listening to this great album to do this review. It is the new one from Crypt, the Stygian Rose. These guys are an epic doom metal band out of Philadelphia. So when you say doom, a lot of people nowadays think plodding, slow. No, this is epic doom. So you think Manowar, Eternal Champion, but played in a doom style. Very 80s, 90s doom style. You have Brooks Wilson on vocals. He's been there the entire time. Enrique Sagarnaga, I believe is how you see his name. Yeah, I think he actually goes by Reek now. He's on drums. He's been there the whole time. You have Steve Jansson on guitars, who has also been there since the beginning. Frank Chin on, he started on bass in 2019, but now he's on rhythm guitar. Matt Knox is now on bass. He did a brief stint with them in 2016 and has been with the band since 2022. And they've now brought in a full-time keyboard player who's been with them. Tanner Anderson, I believe is his name. He's been with them since 2022 also. So this is their third full-length release. First one since 2019, and I believe their debut came out in 2015. So this thing is awesome. I hate to be a prisoner of the moment, but this is already zoomed to the top of my album of the year ranking. It starts off with the awesome glimmer of the underworld. It's just heavy in every aspect. It's got a killer chorus that you'll be singing. It's probably my favorite song on the album. It's kind of a tie between that one and the title track, but it's just a killer way to open the album. And it's 8 minutes long, and it just flies by. And then you got Thunder, quotation, parentheses, Perfect Mind. This is where some of the keyboards come in. You got a nice little piano intro. You get some great soloing in here. The guy, Steve Jansson, I don't know if I thought this and now I can't get it out of my head or it's true, but his soloing sounds a lot like Jeff Hanneman. Not the riffing, there's no thrash riffs here, but Hanneman's signature soloing. I think Jansson was definitely a fan of Jeff Hanneman, sorry. Then you follow that up with Down in the Hollow. This you get galloping pace here. And the singer, Brooks Wilson, he's got a lot of John Oliva's gritty voice in it. And he's even got a hint of Tom Araya, but Tom Araya's non-gritty voice, which is also gritty. And there's even dashes of Tony Martin's gritty voice in there. I still hear some Seasons in the Abyss soloing going on in there. Like I said, soloing, not riffing, soloing. So those are the first three songs, and they're just bang, 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 right out of the box. You're already 21 minutes in with the first three songs, and the time has just flown by. I've listened to this album. I got it on the 3rd in the evening. I didn't listen to it that night, so I started listening to it on the 4th, and I'm probably close to listening to this thing 10 times. And it's about 45 minutes long, but it flies by. There's only 6 songs, but it flies by. So the 4th song is called Heavy is the Crown of Bone. It starts off, it's got a gallop to it too, but it's a little slower gallop. It's got a lot of swirling keyboards in the back of it. And the keyboards here, I said they brought in the full-time keyboard player. He does not overstay his welcome on any song. He does some intros and some outros here, but most of the time he's in the background, adding atmosphere, filling in spaces. There's no European happy keyboards going on here. These are all moody pieces. Like I said, really adding a lot of atmosphere and filling in the spaces. Scrying Orb is the 5th song. This is probably the slowest song on the album, and it starts off with some King Diamond keyboards, and it's probably your typical Doom song. Like, I believe it's about 8 minutes long, and it's about a typical Doom song for about the first half, and then it kicks in, and you start getting the heavy Doom. Pardon me, heavy Doom. They come in with group chorus, and in the background there's like monk chanting going on. It's very cool, and hey, they close out the song that way. And then the title track, it just starts off with this. It's 11 minutes long, and it flies by. It's got this little keyboard piano intro. It kind of has a Scorpions in Trance vibe to it before it kicks in. And he's got in this song they do some layered vocals where the lead singer, he's doing his cleaner voice and then his grittier voice. I'm not saying that he's not doing any black metal vocals here. He just has, like John Oliva has a clean voice and a gritty voice. And I did say this guy sounds a little bit like John Oliva with a gritty voice. He doesn't sound like him with his clean voice. He's got a deeper voice. And there's also a layered guitar soloing going on here in the latter part of the song. That little keyboard intro starts in. It goes for about a minute, 20 seconds. And then it just kicks in. And this is just an epic album. I came in with Crypt Sermon on their last one, The Ruins of Fading Light. Luckily, I did not come in at 2019 when it came out. I believe I came in like 2020, 2021. So I didn't have to wait 5 years for this one. But this album is awesome. I don't know if I mentioned that they're from Philadelphia, but another album that's way up at the top of my list right now is Garden of Heathens by Heavy Temple, who are also from Philadelphia. So I don't know what Philadelphia is putting in the water these days, but they're putting out some kick-ass music. Heavy Temple's out on tour right now, but if they do a second leg, they need to hook up with a Crypt sermon. They can call it the Philly Doom March Across America. I'd definitely go see it. I'm going to go see Heavy Temple anyway, so hopefully they're coming to town. Hopefully Crypt sermon comes to town as well. Like I said, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10, and I am tempering that because I really want to give it a 9.5 out of 10. But I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment because I have only had it for 2 days. But again, I have listened to it at least 8, 9 times, if not 10. So it's an amazing album. The Stygian Rose by Crypt sermon. Dark Descent Records. Go check it out. Go listen to it. Go buy it. It's awesome. 9 out of 10. Have a good one.